Welcome back, guys, to the Maldives Pool-Billiard Association pool facility here in the magnificent city of Malé in the Maldives. It's our final match of the night between Ta Li Lin. It is. We're going to get that changed very, very soon from Chinese Taipei against Ismail Jeehan, the local man from the Maldives. And that was a really beautiful shot that he's just played there to get on this 3-ball. Squeezed the cue ball between the 5 and the 10. Oh, he's made... That's okay. He's gone a little bit far. He's a little bit thinner on this than he wanted. Now, I remember this guy. I recently commentated on him in a tournament that was held in Pattaya in Thailand. It was actually a UK Open qualifier. Hence the Thailand shirt look on his back. Now, my friend in Taipei was just helping me out a little bit with this guy, Jackie. There's nothing he doesn't know about any of the Taiwanese players. He's my go-to guy. It's actually Ta Li Lin, not Lim, but we will get it changed. And this is a good start from this young man. Really is a big talent. Really moving the cue ball around so sweetly. Very nicely done. Takes an early lead in this race to 8. It is alternate break. This is a one-loss side game. Oh, he's in a real hurry. Look, he's running around the table, getting the balls out, helping our referee. Ismail in the opposite corner. In the blue corner. Sporting, well, I've got a t-shirt exactly the same as that on. We all got given one. And I've gone from having like an 8x4 screen earlier on. I really was struggling, especially with my eyes. I've now gone to about a 50-inch screen. It's almost like I'm on top of the table. I've got the best view in the house. They held qualification rounds here as well for this tournament. 16 players from the Maldives made it through. They got 16 spots being the host nation. Yeah, it's a really nice shot he's played there. Now, is there the thinnest of edges on this three? I hope his eyes are a lot better than mine. I think he may just have the paint, the red paint of the three ball to go out here. Needs it to run though. I don't think he's hit this hard enough. Didn't realise he could hit so much of the three ball even. Big moment for this young man. I think he was trying to come past the four. Just got some unwanted English, it looked like. Cue ball seemed to check off of that rail. One of the matches from the previous round has just finished. Young Laksh, 15 years old, ended up winning heel against Ismail. So this is a good reply. Now it does have a slight angle. Or does he? Yeah, there is just a slight angle, look, but I think he's drawing. Oh, he's really got hold of that one. Wants it to slow up, if anything. Doesn't want to be straight. I think he's just about okay. This is a shot that I practice to get my arm going if I'm about to play a tournament. Of course, not at this level. But this really does tend to get my arm going, this kind of shot. Play it with some left-hand spin. And he's played it very, very nicely indeed. This is a very, very good reply. A good response from Ismail Jeehan. And the local crowd enjoying that one. Plenty of other games going on around the arena. Alexei Pachel is once again in action. It's been a long day for him. Also, Ko Ping Han in action once again. Roman Hebler. Radislav Babica. Tables in use. Remember, you can see them all on our YouTube channel. You can choose your table, guys, and it's all free. Who doesn't love a bit of free pool?
Terrible.
Nice safety into the rail behind the two. Played that very, very well. New cloth on these rails. And the bed, of course, it's sliding quite a bit. Seen a few players today struggling, particularly with the one rail kicks. There you see again, struggling, so ball in hand. Nice angle just to draw the cue ball past the three into the same pocket. I really do enjoy watching this guy. Doesn't hang around. That very nicely. Has to make sure he gets nicely on this 5 ball. 6 ball just goes into this bottom right hand corner. So I'll be looking at an angle to bring him to the left hand side of the table. Alex Pachel has taken a 4-1 lead in his match. They're on a timeout at the moment. .25 p.m. here in the Maldives. Almost 9.5 hours of action today, and we have more of the same tomorrow. Well, look at that for a mistake. Looked a little bit stabby. So what a chance for Ismail. Yeah, we're back again tomorrow from noon, and our first match, well, it's a belter. It's going to be Aloysius Yap, and he's going to be up against Andre from Indonesia. And I just had a quick word with Aloysius. He's just off to have a practice. I was trying to get him in to come and do a bit of commentary with me on this, but he's promised me he'll come in tomorrow. And just as I say that, he's just got up and left his seat in the arena. He's off to practice. It's his practice time now. But I will have Aloysius Yap with me in the booth after his match tomorrow. That that's something to look forward to, guys. Instead of you having me all the time, we're going to start getting some more players in, just to make your experience that bit more enjoyable. He's going to steal this rack. It's going to be a 2-1 lead for the local man. Very nicely done, and we're going to nip out for a quick break. We'll be back very, very soon. What about that? Just gave you a nice little tour around the islands of the Maldives there. Very sumptuous. Oh, well, he went close to the side pocket, and then the 9 ball come and nudged it in. So a little bit unfortunate there. Four ball finding its target. 9 ball almost did. The white got in the way. Got kicked in. Ball in hand. Okay, the 3 and the 7. Obvious combo. Just caught that 6 ball, but he's okay. Still has the problem of the 5, and he's got to kind of address that now, because he needs to play this 3-7 combo in such a way that he leaves the 3. Wow, he's taken a chance there, and it was a risk. It could have been worse. He can play this to the top right and send the cue ball around the angles, around the back of the 6. Maybe play just a nice bit of... He's playing it plain ball, I think. So just has to stroke this 3 in. Cue ball naturally coming around the angles for nice position on the 5. Played it well. And now can... stun into the corner. Wants the cue ball to strike more or less on the flag of the Maldives there. Managed to get the right side as well of the 8 ball here, so just a nice little draw. It's going to be levelling things up again at 2-2. And that little shot there, loved the way he played it. Still got his cue through the ball. Had complete control on the cue ball. Nicely done. We're 2-2. Ko Peng-han 3-1 up in his match. Lecture Pachel 4-1 up. They've just had a timeout. Roman Hebler, he's 3-1 up. He's had a hard day as well. Radoslav Babica, looks like they're still on their first rack by the looks of it. So obviously been embroiled in a bit of a safety battle. Another crunching break. Is the 4-ball going to make it? It's struggling to make it. Oh, it didn't. It's going to be dry. Five-ball went very close. 4-ball tried its hardest. If you're familiar with curling, which is a sport played on ice, it's kind of like bowls on ice kind of thing. They use big stones, and then when you want the stone to speed up, they have little brushes that they brush the ice with to make them travel a little bit further. That's what they needed there for that 4-ball. It would have made it then. If you don't know what curling is, look it up, guys. It's a great sport. The Scottish are very good at it. I must say, I'm very impressed with Ismail. Never seen him play before. In such a way, thought he may make the 3-ball as well, so made sure he had a good look at the 4, and just in case. Doesn't have to do anything here really, just cut this 3-ball slightly. Well, a bit surprised he played it at such pace. He's okay. Will he rail first this, or will he just draw, play with a little bit of left hand, low left hand spin? I think he's okay. He's not too far in the pocket. So kind of just hit, just slightly left of the number 4. Oh, he's going high. Yeah, I don't like the way he played that. Has he got a look at it? I don't think he has. Just shows you, never easy when a ball is in the jaws of the pocket. It's always one of them shots that can trip you up. Position side of things is always that little bit more difficult. There's the beautiful LED arena and the nice backdrop at the end. No. A little bit quick on the stroke there. So he's let him off the hook slightly. Radisław has taken the opening rack against Ismail. They started slightly later. Ismail was embroiled in that battle with young 15-year-old Laksh from India. Ismail ended up losing that heel, which is why he's gone to the one-loss side. Radisław fighting to stay alive in the tournament himself. He had a walkover in the last one. His opponent never turned up. Oh, he's overcut this by a long way. Both players giving up chances then in rack number 5. He's quite a tall man, but whether he can reach this or not, I'm not sure. He's going to have to get the devil's instrument, as some people call it, just behind the side pocket. Play it with a little bit of left, maybe. Oh, he's snatched that again. Now his last 2 shots that he's missed have been because he's put a quick stroke in. And look at that. Couldn't have finished better, could it? For Lee Lin. Apologies for the typo, guys, on his name. We will get it changed. Oh dear, and that's another miss. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened in the last couple of racks. Maybe both players feeling it just a little bit. This looked unmissable, didn't it? Every shot from where I'm sitting, though, unmissable, isn't it? So much harder when you're out there and amongst it all, the pressure. Thinks he got a bad contact there on that 9 ball, so he's having the cue ball cleaned. Sure, seems to be something on the cue ball. doesn't look happy, does he? Smashes home the 10 ball to the delight of the local crowd. Cue ball comes to a stop. You see, it's called the measles white, the Aramith measle ball. Great invention, so you can actually see the way the ball's spinning. There's the Wiraka table. 4.5-inch pockets. I know you guys love to know the size of pockets. I'm just the same whenever I'm watching a tournament. I want to know. I actually got a tape measure out and went and took a picture to show everyone. Simone's cloth upon the Wiraka table, and then on top of that cloth the Aramith balls. Just celebrated 100 years in business. Had their centenary in 2023. If you're in business for 100 years, you're doing something right. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. One ball just never stopped rolling. Thought maybe he's going to have a look at a ball, at the one. He has got a look at it, but just look at the one. Just kept going and going and going. In the end, nestling up with the 9 ball. Now, can he thin it? He's pushing out. So for those of you that may be new to the game, after the break, the next player can play a push out. Of course, the next player was himself because he broke and made a ball. But if you break dry, also the incoming player is allowed to play a push out. You don't have to hit a rail. You can hit any ball you like. You can make any ball you like. But of course the rub is your opponent doesn't like the push you've left him. He can put you back in again. So it's quite a strategic move. It's a bit like a game of chess, the push out. Safety here in behind the 4 ball is the target. He hasn't hit it hard enough, I don't think. There's a quick look. May have just a sliver to go at. Or is he going for the short stick? He's got the jumper out, look. Oh, in my opinion, one of the best jump cues ever made. No success this time though. He was actually trying to make that in the side. Played that with a lot of inside spin, a lot of right hand English. This is okay. You can just kind of hold the cue ball where the 2 is here. We'll give him the perfect angle to swing the cue ball round 3 rails. Go in between the 7 and the 6. Below centre, slightly left on the cue ball. Watch the trajectory. Don't go behind the 6 though. Well, I think he might have been very fortunate there. He didn't play the cue ball there. But he'll take it. Radislav Babica doubled his lead, 2-0 now over Ismail. Straight back into action after his win on the TV table in the last match. Indonesian Albert Wanata is 4-2 up now. He looks really in the zone sometimes, Lim. And he does come up though with the odd mistake every now and then. No mistake this time though, levels it up 3-3, back soon. Back, guys. A bit of refreshment. Well, we seem to have lost one player. He's on a timeout. This is our 5th match of the day. We will be back at noon local time tomorrow. Aloysius Yap will be on this very table up against Andre from Indonesia, and then straight after that, well, presumably if Aloysius wins, he will join me in the commentary booth for a few racks at least, and we're going to start grabbing other players as well to have a little chat with them. Real big guns, the seeds, will be in tomorrow. Feder Gorst, Johan Chua, Aloysius Yap I've already mentioned, Ko Ping Yi, we've already had Ko Ping Chung today, and Ko Ping Han. Mario He also, the panda, the big lovable panda. Doesn't normally hang about too long, the panda. He goes for lunch, comes and plays his game, and goes again. He eats, shoots and leaves. That's what pandas do. I'm going to stop talking for a couple of minutes, guys, and stop the bad jokes. I'll be back as soon as the players come back. See you soon. think the producer heard my bad joke also and put me on mute, put me in the naughty corner. So this one ball will pass. Obvious problem 3, but I think he can get on it. But what kind of angle has he got on here? Yeah, maybe he can just draw straight back, or is he going through? Yeah, draw straight back. And that is a super shot. He's going to have to play this with just a little bit of pace. He needs to kind of go through the 9. Decided on the safety, couldn't get to the potting angle. Grabbing the short stick straight away. Now I think that's a Co-Brothers jump cue. Oh, a little flick. Has he been lucky? Oh, he has been. I think he may just have the point as well. Can he go airborne here? Talking of Co-Brothers, Jeehan, a commanding lead, 6-2. He's up at the moment. Roman Hebler also with a very strong lead, 6-1. Ismail from the Maldives is 3-0 down to Radislav Babica from Poland. Three rails. Managed 2, and that's not a bad hit. If that 3 ball holds up, that's a very good hit. Quite sure where that noise came from. It came out of me, but I didn't mean it. I've never made that noise before. Anyway, he called it. Needs it to run. Now looking maybe at the 7-10. We haven't had an early 10 today yet. Not on here anyway. Not on the main TV table. We may have one now though. He's called it. was told. Early tens, obviously not. 10 ball, last ball. The way it should be. Well, just didn't get hold of that. Cue ball still spinning. Can go side to side. Cue ball to the right. 9 ball to the left. Duck for cover behind the 10. Could go for the bank. How's he feeling? Could kick and stick it from behind. And call. He's going for the bank shot. Does he play it with an element of safety as well, or is he going all out? He's gone all out. It's wide. Oh, the only consolation, cue ball is close to the side rail. Don't think he's going to be able to get close to the 10 ball if he does make it. Oh, he's really digging down on this. This is super tough. Any little bit of English, he's going to swerve the cue ball, may even jump it. Yeah, such a tough shot to play. And I think it's going to cost him this 7th rack. If you're wondering what King Kong brand is, go Google it. So nicely done from Ta Lee Lin. Takes the lead at 4-3. Roman Hebler now on the hill, and he's on the 8 ball, just has the 10 ball left, and he's dead straight on it. So it's been a long day, but it's been a good one for check attack. In it goes. And they shake hands. It's all over. Roman goes on. Want to see some of these home country players go through. Oh, what a good break that was. Deserved to make a ball. Caught them really square. Watch this. Look at that. You can't catch them much better than that. It was very unlucky not to make the 3 and the 2. But of course the 3 got kicked in. And he does have a shot on this 1 ball also. So chance to open up a 2-rack lead here. Four ball, I believe, does pass between the 7 and the 8. So really it's all about the position onto this 2 ball. May have to now go into the 4 ball. I wonder how many times, or if ever, Ismail Jeehan has been mistaken for Snoop Dogg. Just caught a quick glimpse of him then as the camera went back to him. Oh, he's played this well. Very nicely done. So the 8th rack in this race to 8. Looks like it's going to be going to Tali Lin. But we've said that before, haven't we? It's okay, close to the side rail, but he can just needs top on it anyway, so it doesn't really come into the equation. Oh, he's digging down. Thought he may just run it through for the 8 into the side, but deciding. Once again, I must say I'm a little bit surprised that he's played it like that. He's gifted this rack now to Ismail. I know how you feel. He saw one of his sponsors, the Coe brothers. Very nicely played. Very nice cueing. He's got a very nice cue as well. He's got a little bit of turquoise running through that, I think. Or was it just the reflection of the light? Yeah, there is a bit of turquoise on it, look, on the butt. Very nice cue. 4-4. Nice job from our referees. Always like to give the referees a shout out. They're on their feet all day long. They never get to switch off. The players can go and sit down in between shots when they miss. Referee has to be switched on the entire time. there's a little discussion about the timeout. Ismail took his already, and Tali Lin didn't leave the arena. Another crunching break. And look at this. Is he going to... Oh, the 3-ball has spoilt the party. All in each side pocket. But no real look at the 1-ball. Can he hide in behind the 8? He was trying to come past the 8, made a bit of a hash of it. He went all in there. Doesn't have to try to do too much here, just a little bit of draw. Now I can play some inside spin just to check it off the back rail. Swung it around 2 rails instead. Played it very nicely. Now just has to judge the draw off of the side rail. Has he gone far enough? Has he gone far enough? Oh, he was down pretty quickly. I think he's okay. Jeehan has gone through. Oh, he really got a hold of that, didn't he? He's going to have to come down and back up again for the 9. The 10 to lead once again at 5-4. Well, there's just no rhyme or reason with that, is there? Just maybe slightly quick. Radislav Babica Seasoned campaigner that he is. 5-0 now up on Ismail. It's the only other game going on. All the others are over. Kevin from Iran has gone through 8-2. Started poorly for him this morning, lost his first match, but's come back fighting. And the local favourite taking the round of applause, and now a timeout for Ta Li Lin. And we'll be back, guys, very, very soon. 5-4. The Maldivian leads. Welcome back. Not sure what the hold-up is. Just called in the head referee. There's discussion going on. That sound you just heard was a miscue from Radislav. It's not the first time today. Had a quick chat with him earlier on. He was just saying that he wasn't cueing as well as he normally does. I think it's, yeah, a discussion about whose break it is, I think. Head referee from Malaysia, Alexander. Yeah, it's getting late here on day one. Only one other table in use, and that is Radislav against Ismail. The score over there, 5-0 at the moment, but it looks like Ismail is going to be getting his first rack on the board. That game is available as well on the YouTube channel if you want to go and check that one out. Another good break, another very good break. Well, it's not too bad. Look how plumb he caught them. Eight ball in the side, 6 almost went. He does have a decent look at this one. Nothing to do positional wise. Looking around for problems, I don't think there are any, are there? If he gets nicely on this 2 ball to get to the 3, he should be out. Didn't want to catch the 2 ball. Well, it does go into the bottom right hand corner, the 2. Normally you'd say play it into this bottom left hand corner, but because he needs to get on that 3 ball, he'll probably play it into the bottom right. So nothing to do with the cue ball, just a little draw off the side rail, hold the cue ball there. Say nothing to do, of course he has to make the ball. So I can get a good safety in here behind the 7. Very nicely done as well. Does have a one rail escape on the right hand side rail, but it's always very difficult when you're so close to the rail to judge the angle. Yeah, went 2 rails, but this is a chance for Lynn to get back into this. Lynn is the family name. In China and Taiwan, they always put the family name first. Now he's playing in behind the 6 ball here, keeping the pressure on. Well, that could have been better. Should have been tight in behind this 6 ball. 2 railer is on past the 5 ball. I think he's going for the shorty again. Oh, he's going for the dart action. Oh, that could have been a lot worse. Bit of a mess of that one. And this is a really good chance now to open up a 2-rack lead. Getting towards the business end, require just another 2. With that 2-rack cushion, just takes a bit of the pressure off. He does have a lot of hair, this guy, very, very long. And of course, if he touched a ball with it, it would be a foul. Stop the cue ball about where the 5 ball is now. Yeah, that's okay. Now just kind of drag this 6 ball in. To play with a touch of left if he wants, just to check it off the rail slightly. Oh, he's gone all the way around. Look at this for a positional shot. Yeah, very risky as well. Once again, I'm not sure about that shot, to be honest. Could have just dropped it in with some inside spin and held the cue ball off of that rail. Oh, he managed to make it, but he still needs another one here. This is no gimme. Vladislav Babica now 6-1 up on Ismail. That's Ismail on the other table. He's got away with one here. It was that shot on the 7, the positional shot from the 6, that has cost Jeehan this particular rack. Ended up having to slightly swerve around. All square, 5-5. We've got ourselves a race to 3 guys. He's locked the one in. No look at the 2. So it's going to be a push out. Now he may have left just a very thin sliver. I don't think he'll be taking this on unless he wants to kick and stick it. He may give this one back. Yeah, I think very wisely does so as well. So he's going to play the kick and stick. Is he? Oh no, is he going at it? He's played that very well, to be honest. I thought he was in more trouble than that. Caught it very nicely. So does have an angle here to go into the 9 and the 4 if he so wishes. Oh, it goes in the side past the 7, even better. Judged that very, very nicely. Can just drop this in, finish on the 5. Any lead you can get at this stage of the match now. So important. He's only to be chasing. Time is running out. He needs the cue ball over by the 8 kind of area. Just past the 8. Oh, he's straightened it up. Much less risk this way. To catch the second rail just after the side pocket. He did. He's okay. Better too thin than too thick. Kind of missing the kick on the pro side, wasn't it? Radislav is now on the hill at 7-1. Been a long day for him as well. Started with a loss against Ko Ping Chung. He's just having a little bit of a snack. He must be getting hungry. Went all out for the bank there. Needs a bit of luck. He's not going to get it. Every rack so difficult to win now. This isn't a gimme. Okay, you'd expect him to make it, but easier ones have been missed. He's played it very well. So this to take the lead at 6-5. Nicely done. If you've just joined us, guys, welcome to the Maldives Open 2024. It's 10 ball. Races to 8 at this stage. Double elimination. This is a one-loss side match. We begin again tomorrow at 12 noon local time. And we will have Aloysius Yap against Andre from Indonesia. And then after that, we're going to grab Aloysius and get him in the booth for a little chat. Maybe get him to commentate on a few racks, do a little interview with him. And we're going to be doing that over the next few days. Does have a look at the one, but it's very thin along the rail. Just seeing where the two ends up. Would it be worth taking on the one? Well, I've seen these gone for before. Discretion, the better part of valour. He's played a good shot. Yeah, looking at it second time, it was just a little bit too thin and risky. You'll want to try and keep Tali Lin off of the hill. Oh, he's trying to stay out of the pocket there. So a mistake from Lin early on. Quick look around, 6 ball, looking maybe just a little bit awkward. Just going to a couple of the side pockets. There's also 6-9 combo possibility. Yeah, he played that. If it 2 went in, it didn't. Sorry, if the 1 went in as well, didn't really matter. It was always going to be on the 2. But now he's going to have to think of a way to get on this 3 ball in such a way to get on the 5, which will take him to the 6. So now, if the 5 doesn't pass the 8, he's going to have to play it with some left-hand spin. If the 5 does pass the 8, makes this shot a whole lot easier though. Now there you see, left-hand spin on the cue ball. Off the back rail, checks back. Just a little bit light in pace there though. But it's the correct angle that he wants, taking him towards that 6. Right hand spin. He'll be going close to it. He'll be going very close to it. Oh, he was hoping for a kinder kiss than that. He's on it, but very close to the rail. And I think the cue ball is taking him short side on the 8. This is a horrible little shot to have to take on. Yeah, that's why he didn't take it on. Wants this to miss the 10 ball. If it does, he's okay. Well, it's still okay. Got a good cue ball also. Maximum distance between the two balls. Needs it to run, and it has. A good reply from Tali. And if this is tight on the rail, he's just come round to have a look. Makes the shot slightly more difficult. He's going very thin on this 6 ball, swinging the cue ball round 3 rails. Well, not what I thought he was playing at all. Ended up playing the bank. There's just enough distance between the cue ball and the 6. Enable him to come across the face of the 8 ball. So positional wise, it's not a problem. And you'd expect him to make this as well. Straightforward drawback. Just bring you up to date with the other table. The other Ismail from the Maldives is on the 8 ball, just the 8 and 10 left to stay in the tournament. He trails Radislav Bibica by 7 racks to 2. This is to go 7-5 ahead on the hill for Tali Lin. So that mistake on the 6 is going to cost him. Ismail staring defeat in the face. 7-5, back soon with rack number 13. Will it be lucky or unlucky for Ismail? It's not been a very good day for Team Maldives today. They've lost a few of their players. Breaking on the hill. Lin also breaking on the hill. On the other table, the only other table still in play, Radislav Bibica. He leads 7-3, breaking. Radislav has scratched off of his break, so ball in hand. Come on, the Maldives. Well, he's He's okay, he can stun in and out of the corner, but where does he go? Does he take this on at all? Doesn't have to take it on. I mean, if he can't get to the 3, there's no real point in doing so. But he is. He's staying aggressive. Yeah, not the right shot in my eyes, that one. Just one too many, maybe. He's got away with it, though. Oh, he could risk getting in behind the 3 ball here. Yeah, wasn't sure where the 2 was going. He will be calling the 8, I would imagine, as a kind of a just in case. I'm not sure he did, though. Yeah, it wasn't really on anyway, so maybe didn't call anything. Flag of Chinese Taipei on the left. Flag of the Maldives on the right. Now, I asked a question earlier on, and I don't think I ever gave the answer to it. And I didn't get to have a look in the chat to see if any of you got it right. I did ask a question. There's only one flag in the world that doesn't have red, white or blue in it. Any of those 3 colours do not appear on just one flag in the world. Which one was it? I gave the clue. There was a movie made about, well, it was about the bobsleigh team, and it was, well, the movie was called Cool Runnings, but the country I was referring to was, of course, Jamaica. Their flag has no red, white or blue in it. I've got lots more useless information like that to give you over the next few days. I'm going to be coming up with lots of origins of sayings and words, and I've got an absolute belter. If you don't know why it's called the kitchen end of the table, I'm going to be telling you that as well. Yeah, it wasn't on the 2 ball, didn't have the potting angle. Radislav on table 5, though, has the perfect potting angle on the 8. Just the 8, 9 and 10 to go for victory. And he's worked very, very hard today. He did get one match off, though, got a walkover in his last match. And he's on the 9. He's nicely on the 10 as well. And, well, Ismail comes to the table very sportingly, gives him the 10 ball. Radislav moves on. Another Polish player through. So just this one left in action now. They've got the whole event centre to themselves. Decent jump shot. Oh, look at this. Oh, I thought it might just hold up behind the tent. Just travelled on slightly. I think he might find himself once again though behind the 7. Although it is awkward queuing, isn't it? I think he called this bottom left-hand corner as a precaution. But the main object in behind that 7, of course, and he's played it beautifully. Good shot. Ismail calls the corner as well. Yeah, he was trying to bend the cue ball, burying it into the rail, trying to straighten the angle. Ball in hand, and he is on the hill. Now if he just minds his work here. So ball in hand, shouldn't be a problem getting to the 3. Well, may now just bump the 7. That will hold him nicely on the 4 with a good angle. Now has to be a little bit careful here, and he should be okay to run out an 8-5 winner. But it's been a long, hard battle, this one. And hasn't certainly, well, he definitely hasn't run away with it. They've both made their fair share of mistakes. I think that's all she wrote for day 1. Perfectly now on this 9 ball, just to drop it in, a little bounce off the side rail for the 10 ball. It all turned out okay in the end. He did have a few bumpy patches. There was a time when Ismail was really in control of this match, but it's not to be this time. Ismail goes down 8 racks to 5. Well, it's been an interesting day 1. Day 2, well, the real big guns join in tomorrow, as we have one more look at that final 10 ball. My final words for today will be thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll be back tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. Noon. It's high noon. It's Aloysius Yap against Andre from Indonesia. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Sleep well, ta-da.